All right, y'all. Time to do a little tune-up on the Z28 Iroc. This has got the 305 TPI in it, and I'm gonna throw some plugs in it right now. I'm gonna gap them to, I don't know, 35 thousandths. Read a bunch of stuff online. A bunch of people go back and forth, but I think 35 thousandths is gonna be just fine for this. So let's get the hood popped and spark plugs gapped. I'm using the copper core. And local auto parts didn't have all of the auto lights, so we're using Motorcraft. Whatever. Oh, this hood is huge, man. And it's gonna start coming back down. But anyway, all right, we'll get a hood light under here and start pulling these plugs out. All right, old plug is out, and this plug is about 25 years old, according to the previous owner. So, got the new one, gap to 35 thousandths, ready to go in number one. So, yeah, got 7 more of these bad boys to do, and they're just going to get more fun as they get further back. So, I'm going to get this show on the road. She looks good, though. Man. Alright, so I got 7 out of the 8, 6 out of the 8 spark plugs. I'm going to do a little research on how to grab the other ones, but now I'm going to do the brake caliper here. Just got to figure out how to get this old school guy off of here, but yeah, there she is. This one's sticking, the other one's been replaced, so I'm going to do this one now. These are so small brakes, so crazy. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, alright. Well, I'll get going at this, and I'll update you guys. Alright, I'm getting too far ahead of myself, y'all. There's the old one, no big deal. 3/8 hex for the slide bolts there, and then, yeah, 7/16 for your bolt, your banjo bolt, and then you got crush washers on both sides. So that's going to be turn back in for the core, and then this guy's going back on here. It comes with 2 crush washers. Obviously you want a crush washer on each side of your line. Make sure your line's clean. I'm going to put this guy back together, and yeah, next steps. All right, I got everything back together, and I'm just bleeding it with my vacuum bleeder. Picked up a new bottle of DOT3, just keeping an eye on her, and I've been doing this a while, so hopefully hopefully it gets better soon. New caliper is on, ready to go. It's blad. I had to bleed it the old school way, but I don't know what's up with my vacuum bleeder. But anyway, it's on. I'm gonna put the tire back on here and then take her for a spin and see how she is. That last 2 spark plugs, those are just gonna wait until, I don't know. I'll probably lift this up a little bit more and see if I'm able to get it to it from underneath, but I don't know how I'm gonna get to them. Do a little research. All right, I am pleasantly surprised here. I lifted it up, and I'll show you what I got here. Right up there, my 2 spark plugs that I couldn't reach from up top. So this will be super easy right here. So I'm gonna do those, and then I'm gonna change the oil and filter right there. All right, last 2 spark plugs are replaced. That was a breeze. Thankfully, I've got this lift, or else obviously I would have been on the ground like most everybody else. But now I'm gonna try and catch the oil in the pan. I've been meaning to go to Harbor Freight, get one of them Tolga boys, but just haven't done it. So we'll see how bad this turns out here. Oh yeah. Freaking missed it. Oh well, you know. And then filters, a little shorty right there, super easy. So I'm gonna get this drained out, that filter changed, clean the stuff up. Good thing I got super clean cedar absorbent, man. That stuff's great. Well, I'll clean most of it up with a rag, obviously, but that sucks. I really missed it. Really missed it there. Oh, bummer. Probably should have, oh yeah, had a little more So I'm gonna rename the title of this video to "Watch an Idiot Give a Tune-Up on a Camaro." Yeah, I know. Don't smear it into the concrete. I like to do stuff wrong. Shout out Super Clean again. Man, I use this stuff. Seems like every oil change you'd think I'd learn. But this stuff works great. I just put it down here, you know, and then I get busy with the week and forget about it. But by the time I sweep it, she's good. And it's not like that cat litter. It's pretty much cedar shavings, what it seems like to me, but yeah. Yeah, and the chickens will come in here and play in it, and you know, toxic eggs. But anyway, all right, a little bit of an update. Got the new filter on, filled up, drain plugs on. Guy said the linkage was going bad. He's got a new one in the back here. I don't really see anything wrong with it, but if this motor comes out this winter, I'm not going to worry about it anyway, because I might not put a 700 R4 back in here, basically. So the underside of this car looks really good though. It's got the cats in it. Well, it's got one cat, you know, it collects right here, and then cat there, and oh yeah, muffler out back with dual exit. So that's interesting. I don't know if that's stock or not, but yeah, everything looks pretty good under here. So that being said, I'm gonna lower the car now, get the oil in it, and then torque this guy. It's the aluminum wheel, so it's 90 foot-pounds is what I read. Yeah, I'll finish this tune-up up. All right, tune-up is done. She runs great, a lot better. The last thing I really got to do right now is put the weather stripping seal right back in here for the windshield. It was taken out to paint the car. It's here, so really all I got to do is put some RTV in here, and yeah, well, what'd they give me? We'll get another truck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already had this. It's just 3M weather stripping adhesive, but I don't actually know if I had enough for the whole window, so might as well got it one anyway. Let's see. That's what I'll do here. I'll put a little bead around as I go and put it in there. If it gets a little too brittle, I'll use a heat gun on it, warm it up just a touch. Well, so far pretty simple process here. Put in the gasket sealant, and yeah, push it in, and then I'm gonna tape it down just to keep it in place for now while it cures. If it was a hot sunny day, I would have set this out in the sun, but it's not. It's cold and raining. I'll just make sure it's pushed in everywhere, and then I'll get some painter's tape on here to hold it down. There it is, got her all masked down, and we'll check back in with it tomorrow. All right, everyone, back with you. It is the next day. I'm gonna peel this off of here and hope that I put enough sealant in there and it doesn't pull back out. I probably should have researched this before I did it, but I didn't. The guy just told me to throw some sealant in there and then put the gasket in there, so hopefully. Oh, should have started from the other side, because then it'll all just pull in one piece. I went to kindergarten for some reason, I couldn't remember until now. Yeah, it didn't. I didn't put enough in there. Well, that's a bummer. I didn't want to spew it over, but maybe I was actually supposed to like put it on the edge and not right down in the middle. I don't know. Well, I think I'll pull these little spots up. I'll add a little bit in there and then Call it good. Here we are back at it. Exciting one today. I picked up the motor this past Sunday at near Crystal Motor Speedway for the Iroc. The transplant's gonna happen this winter. And then a bunch of goodies here, but there's the engine. This guy is a Chevy 350, Ford 40 over, Vortec heads, balanced bottom end, ARP flat top pistons, roughly 10-to-1 compression, Brock Performer intake, and that is going to have the Holley Sniper EFI